When it comes to your live streams, there is one thing that you can be doing to maximize your live streams on other platforms that only requires one little tweak. When you are live streaming, I want you to be talking to camera. I want you to engage with your audience. I want you to do all the things that you would normally do on a live stream, but you are going to do one little thing. You're going to add in one little camera source off to the side to really engage with your audience on the other social platforms. So if you're live streaming on YouTube or TikTok or wherever, I want you to set up your camera or your phone off to the side and film yourself talking to your computer or phone. This gives you an extended reach of the content that you can create. Because yes, you have the direct to camera, but people are only going to sit for talking heads so long. It's more visually interesting if you are filming from the side and they can see that you're talking to technology and you're talking to people and you're answering those questions and you're engaging with your audience. So now you have two viewpoints, which means you can either do more in your editing to go back and forth between the direct to camera and the side view, or you can just use clips from either of them to put out. If you're doing the direct to camera, it's going to be a little less interesting to some people on social as they're scrolling through. But if they see you talking into a microphone and looking at a camera or a computer or a phone, that's more interesting. That gives a little bit more social proof. So your goal here is to film the same thing twice. Film it direct to camera and then film it off to the side, because then you have the direct to camera talking right to people, and you also have that a little bit more professional look where it's coming in from the side to see the behind the scenes. It shows your tech, it shows that you're doing something, it shows really good B-roll footage. And so you want to make sure you're filming that B-roll content of your live streams to ensure that you have more content to use. And again, you can use that in tandem with your live stream content, the direct to camera. You can use it as B-roll. You can use it in replacement of. You can use it in a lot of different ways. And you don't even have to use the audio. If you're filming yourself talking to someone else, that's a really good thing to use just in B-roll in other content. So it allows you to do more without being direct to camera the entire time. It allows you to do more storytelling. It allows you to extend the reach, but you don't have to do any extra work. You're not giving that speech again. You're not having those conversations again. You're just getting that B-roll footage of something you're already doing. So you have double the footage, double the amount that you can do with it, but not any more work than an extra button push. It's so easy and so simple to do. And it really helps you to level up your content and engage with it. Now, one tip I do have about this is that when you are doing this, if you're doing like a podcast appearance or you have other people on it, it's not your show, you cannot use the audio without their permission. So, for example, I do a lot of podcasts, a lot of live streams with other people. I will film from the side, but I only use it as B-roll without the audio unless I have permission to use those clips, because that content then belongs to that creator. Whoever's hosting me is in charge of that content. So I don't have the right to be using a clip, even if it's of me, without their permission, because it's their show and it takes away their copyright protection over that. So with that in mind, if you're doing something on your own, if you're doing your own live streams, fair game. Do whatever you need to do with your content creation. If it's somebody else's, make sure you get permission first, but B-roll without that audio is perfectly fine. As long as you're not showing them, you're kind of showing yourself. So put it near your computer or your camera source or your phone, or do it off to the side completely. Just don't show them on screen. And who really knows when you filmed that? Was it during that interview? Was it during something else? Was it during a meeting you had after? Nobody knows, but you do get B-roll, which allows you to extend the reach of what you're doing and makes it really easy for you to level up your content without a lot of extra work. Now, we are doing a full live stream series here on the channel, so don't miss out on Livestream Action Plan's little mini series on what live streaming is like right now, how you can level up with your live streaming during the current climate for live streaming on the social platforms, and of course follow along for our typical tutorials on how to navigate the world of TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and content creation to be more profitable. I'll see you in the upcoming episodes, and make sure you drop your questions because I am getting them answered while we're doing these live streams, so I'll see you then.